What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Pisces. So we're gonna go ahead and get it poppin'. Of course, guys, real quick, if you want a personal read, head over to my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below. I'll be happy to meet you guys over there. But I real quickly want to say what's up to everybody. So what's going on, guys? Chelsea, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a fantastic one. What's going on, Veronica, Cindy, Barbara, Red Sky? What is going on, everybody? Hey, Danielle, what's going on? Amy, what's up? Paige, what's up? Fawn, how's everybody doing here today? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic one so far. And without further ado, let's get it popping. We're going to start out here with the fish and see what's going on here for Team Pisces. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Without further ado, though, let's see what's up. What do we got going on here for Pisces, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the fish? Message is showing up here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What is going on here for you? All right, Team Pisces, we're going to get ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, we have here the Two of Swords. So you could be connecting here with an air sign, like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Taking a look at the current energy, we got here the Nine of Wands, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Knight of Wands in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, Piscean, is going to be the Empress in the upright position. So taking a look here so far for Pisceans, you could be connecting here with a Libra. You also could be dealing with here potentially a fire sign or an air sign. But taking a look into your next 24, we start here with the Two of Swords paired with the Nine of Wands. It does kind of feel to me like you're hesitant to do something, Pisces, in your next 24 hours. I'm not particularly sure what it is just yet. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Knight of Wands reverse. Yeah, you know, somebody here I feel hasn't been too frequent or consistent with you, and I think that ultimately you're kind of getting to that point where you're deciding, well, if somebody here is not going to be consistent with me, if they're going to be very fickle and flaky, do I really want to put in the extra work? Do I really want to be the person to go the extra mile with someone here? And I think that ultimately here in your past, you probably have done that before, where you've tried to be the person to go the extra mile. You've tried to keep somebody engaged when you can kind of see them slipping away. But looking at the outcome, I don't feel like it's going to be this way this time. You know, we have here the Empress. The Empress represents growth. I think that in a way, you're kind of happy because you're recognizing I am growing as a person. Previous and in the past and how I used to be, you might have gone the extra mile for people, but moving into today, that's not the case. You know your value, you know your worth, and you're not going to deal with somebody here who's going to be fickle and in and out with you. If they want consistency, they would have been as consistent as you were. And if they're not bringing the consistency to the table, it is what it is. I think you're just happy that you've grown because you're recognizing I don't need to do everything in my power to keep somebody around. If they want to be around, cool. But if they're not the right person for me, if they're not the right crowd for me, it is what it is. I'm not going out here trying to hunt down anybody to stay in my life. It's either you rock with me, you fuck with me, we're going to hang out and be involved with each other, or you can go do your own thing. And for the people who really want to flock to me and be around me, that will be the case, you know? So it's about basically kind of accepting the situation for what it is, but also acknowledging your growth, you know? You're not chasing down somebody here who isn't particularly trying to do their best here to stay. All right, Pisces. So, of course, take that message if it resonates to you. If not, absolutely no worries. But Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? And by the way, this doesn't just have to be about love and romance and connections. It can be about friends, family members, your lovers. It also could be about work as well. You know, some of you might be feeling that you're not being particularly welcomed or invited by the workplace. If you kind of feel like the workplace is like, oh, we could care less if you walk out, then you're like, well, it is what it is. Don't hunt me down if I do end up walking out and you didn't appreciate me to begin with, right? So that could be happening even in the workplace here too, okay? All right, Team Pisces, I like it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I don't particularly like the situation, but I like how you're handling it for sure. I definitely see that growth coming on in here for you, okay? All right, guys, we did the fish, so Team Pisces is up, and we finished you guys. So we did water first. Let's go ahead and do water, earth, fire, air. Hopping on into our earth signs. We're going to take a look here at the bull gang and see what's popping here for Team Taurus. What's up, baby? What's going on for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the bull gang, please? Message is coming in here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for ya? All right, my beautiful bull gang, we're getting ourselves about one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. I do want to mention real quick, we have the moon card coming out for you. This typically resonates with the zodiac of Pisces, but there is a full or a new moon in Virgo today. So with that being said, this can be a Virgo energy showing up for you too. Taurus, you might be at a point in the next 24 hours where you do feel heavy emotions coming up for you, but I think that I kind of want to give you the confirmation that it's normal that this is happening. So if you're noticing in your next 24 hours that you're a little bit extra prone to sensitivity on an emotional level, let it pass, because it's going to pass. It's nothing to worry about or to be concerned with, okay? All right, though, one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up. What do we got going on here for Taurus? Overall energy for you is going to be the Empress card. So right off the bat, you could be connecting here with a Libra. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Moon card, what it is you're dealing with at this time. We have here the Ten of Pentacles, and taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Two of Swords in the reverse position. So Taurus, let's go ahead and talk about it. First things first, you got here an Empress card paired with a Moon card. So kind of feels to me like you're in a space, once again, with that Moon coming out for you, that there could be some sensitive moments happening for you in the next 24 hours, but I actually think that you're going to be releasing a lot and doing a lot of growth work in the next 24 hours too, because an Empress card represents being able to move past things and kind of have a little bit more of a positive and beautiful perspective. So I feel like you are getting a lot of growth out of the experiences you went through, and throughout this emotionally healing time, it's allowing you not only to move forward, but to see what you've learned, see how far you've come, see how much you've grown. And I think that you're in a space of gratitude that you went through certain experiences, because they've helped you so much in reference to where you are today. Does that make sense, Taurus? Because I know for me personally, I've definitely gone through so many experiences in the past that were rough, but they were so needed, because all of that experience I had really helps me out where I am right now, if that makes sense. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Ten of Pentacles, I think that it's not that you're particularly in a bad place in the next 24 hours. That's not the case. It's actually quite the opposite, Taurus. You're in a good place, but I think that you're starting to notice it took me some time to get here, you know? It took me a while. Maybe you've been through the struggle. The struggle was real. It took a long time to get to this good place you're in. So there's a lot of gratitude showing up in the next 24 hours, but also just a lot of reflection, a lot of emotions coming up about what you've been through, the journey it took you to get to the Ten of Pentacles. And you're very happy where you're at, but you're taking the time to kind of applaud yourself for being such a soldier, going through the difficult battles you've gone through. And with that recognition comes healing. And with that healing comes release. So it's a very powerful next 24 hours. And I think that it's nice, because looking at the outcome here, Two of Swords reversed, it's like I'm finally able to kind of stop and look at the things that I went through and salute myself for being so strong. But I can also finally take the time to release those things I've gone through and know that I made it to this good place in my life and finally be able to really enjoy it. So Taurus, I like that for you. That's a very powerful message. Do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Bull Gang, thank you so much for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? All right, my beautiful Taurus, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you so much for stopping on by. So we did our earth. We also did our water. We're going to hop into fire in just a sec. Real quick. Grace asked, your video quality is amazing. Did you get a new camera? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I've had these two cameras. They're the exact same camera. They are the Sony ZV-1. I've had them for the past year and a half. I've had the first camera that we're using here probably since maybe 2.5 years now, but I've been using both of these cameras for a very long time. So nothing has been new here, at least for the past year and a half or so. But thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy it. These cameras are actually decently budgetable cameras in comparison to the camera market. I do have my eyes on certain cameras I would love to get, but $4,000 just isn't going to cut it right now with my budget. But yeah, these were fairly budgetable, and they come out with a really great picture. So I'm happy that you enjoy the quality. Thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody was asking, Sam was asking, can I ask, if you're referring to asking questions, I don't do questions for the live stream, but if you do want to get personal readings or personal questions, you can go to my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com, and there is personal reading tiers over there if you're interested in asking a question. Raven asked, what microphone are you using? This is called the Shure SM7B. This is a very studio production quality microphone. A lot of people actually in the radio use this specific microphone. I do want to mention, guys, I have all of the gear that I use, the main gear that I use, in my description box below. If you ever want to purchase any of that information, there are affiliate links, meaning that if you click the link and you purchase, I actually get a commission. So if you ever want to support me in that way, but also get some really cool gear, that's how you can do it. But if you're ever interested in what I have, all that stuff is in the description box below. But yeah, I love this microphone. I obsessed over it for a very long time. I've wanted this microphone for years. It's not the cheapest thing. It is a XLR powered microphone. Definitely not the cheapest thing, but this was a dream microphone for me, and I'm super happy that I got it. So one of my favorite things for sure. This is like really big in the radio scene, which is really awesome. Grace said, that's awesome. I love how your channel has grown and I love your reading so much. Well, thank you, Grace. I really appreciate that. And thank you for sticking around. It really, really means a lot, you know? Fawn said, we'll help you get those cameras. I hope so, Fawn. One day, man. Yeah, there's so many cool Sony cameras I want, but it's like the body of the camera is like $2 to $3 grand, and then the fucking lens is $1,000. It's insane. Maybe one day we'll get there, right? But as of right now, definitely not. Raven said, I'm going to get the mic soon. Feel free to. It's a really awesome microphone. I do want to mention to you, though, beforehand, so that there's no surprises. You are going to need, I can't even show it to you. I don't think I can. You are going to need an audio interface. It's on the left over here. You're going to need an audio interface to plug this microphone in, as it is XLR powered. So what I use personally is something called a Go XLR. I use the mini version. That allows me to control my microphone. I can kind of tweak the settings if I want to. So you need that, or you can get a preamp of some sort. I would do more research before you make the purchase, because the microphone is not exactly plug and play right out of the box. You need different types of cables, and you need an interface as well. So I would just make sure you have all that together, so you know with what you're working with and what your budget will be. Because despite, you know, the microphone being expensive, there is more expensive components added into it as well. So just want to keep that in mind, so there's no surprises there. You know, but either way though, guys, we're going to hop on into the next sign in a second. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm a really big tech geek and nerd. I love everything tech and camera and microphone and production and stuff. So I'm just really into that shit, you know? You said, thanks for the links. No problem, Raven. Actually, I'm pretty sure linked below, I do have the audio interface too, if you want to check it out, the Go XLR Mini. Works really well with the microphone. For a one setup microphone, it's perfect. If you want to set up two of these guys, you would need like a big thing, but this is perfect for it, you know? Thank you, Eclipse Chaser. I appreciate that. Hey, Nevea, what's going on? You said, hope you're well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Raven said, I love gear. LOL, so do I. It's one of like my big like passion things to do on the side. I love upgrading more stuff. I love technology. I love building computers. Everything tech is all me, man. Hi, Sylvia. How's it going? Joining in again from England. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope it's a great day out there, or night out there in England. I'm not sure what the time difference right now. It might be a little bit later into the evening, but hello, hello. All right, guys, let's hop back into it. We're going to jump back into our fire signs, and we're going to take a look here at the Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on here for the Saggy, baby. Message is coming in here for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Sag? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the 6 of Swords. What you're dealing with, we got here the Chariot, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the 2 of Swords in the reverse position as well. So Sagittarian, for your next 24 hours, I do want to mention there's a possibility you could be dealing with a Cancer, as we have the Chariot showing up here for you at this time. Now, 8 of Pents reversed here to the 6 of Swords. I kind of get the feeling here for you that if something isn't working out, I think you're trying a new direction, you're trying some sort of new space. It feels to me for you guys that you don't want to keep on fighting resistance, So you're not going to be going against the tide, but instead, Sagittarius, you're going with the flow. So I do see you guys moving in a new direction. You know, Eight of Pentacles reverse can symbolize maybe your career or a job not working out for you. Maybe you want to take different strides in your career path. It could be a relationship, whether that be platonic or romantic. But I think you're at a point where it's like, all right, something here isn't working out. Whatever resists persists. It's time for me to just go with the flow more and kind of seek out new options. So I think that you guys are on that path right now. It's like, all right, what's next? Let's figure that out. Let's try a new approach. Let's try something different rather than doing the same thing and not really getting the results that I'm looking for. So I feel like with the outcome here, Two of Swords, it's a final decision. You're really choosing to kind of let go of something and embrace the future of something new. And I think you guys are excited here to see kind of what comes up next for you. So I like that, Sag. You know, it's true, man. Not everything's going to work out how we want it to. And when we keep on dealing with the resistance over and over again and experiencing the same thing with no change, you know, we're only going to find ourselves getting stuck in an ongoing cycle of nothing happening the way we want it to. So sometimes it's best to let go of what doesn't work so that we can kind of float along and figure out what will work even better for us moving forward into the future, for sure. All right, Team Sag, cool message. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our lovely fire. We did our water and our earth, getting on into the air signs. Let's have a look here at the Aquarius gang. What's popping here for the Aqua, baby? Message is showing up for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on with y'all. All right, Team Aquarius, taking a look here at the overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Pentacles. You could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Just want to note for a second, I feel like for Aquarius, we have been rapidly getting or consistently getting the Queen of Pentacles. So that to me is a card of self-care. Many of you can be in a period of self-care, but I've just been noticing that pretty frequent for you guys. Looking at the current energy, 10 of Cups, what you're dealing with, we got here the Four of Swords in reverse, and looking at the outcome, Aquarius, is going to be the Knight of Wands in the upright position. So let's check it out. All right, Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles here, 10 of Cups. I think that you've really been taking into consideration what's going to make you happy, and you've kind of just been doing it. You know, you've been taking into consideration what's going to make you happy, and you've been going for it here with that 10 of Cups. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Four of Swords reversed. I feel like a lot of you have been in a restless energy lately in regards to making yourself happy and living your best life. And I'm kind of here for it, Aquarius. I really like this vibe for you. I feel like you've been very energized recently, very restless. You've been in a space where it's like, I want to go do this. I want to go do that. That'll be fun. This will be fun. You've just been in a very self-fulfilling space. Maybe you guys have been looking at different kinds of concerts to go to, different types of experiences to have. You've just been having fun with your life and having fun with yourself. And that is one of the most awesome feelings to have, truly. So looking at the outcome here, Knight of Wands, I definitely get this energy of Aquarians not sitting still in the next 24 hours. It's go, go, go mode. You got shit to do. You got things to experience. You have fun to have. And you guys are focusing on doing whatever you can to have the most fulfilling time as possible. So I like it, Aquarius. I definitely get the sense here for you that you are really going all out here on making sure that you're enjoying yourself and really embracing your inner independence here as well. Okay? Really cool, guys. I like that for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Aquarius, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Aqua, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Natalie, thank you so much for the generous 10 bucks. I really appreciate that. Thank you, my love. Donations help out more than you guys know. So if any of you ever do donate, I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. And thank you for your kindness. Okay. All right, guys, we did our first batch of signs. We're going to hop on into our second batch in just a bit. Going to take a small break like I usually do between the 4 signs, and then we'll hop back into it. Okay. Hey, Pisces love, what's going on? How are you? How are you? Red Sky, what's up too? Not sure if I said hi already or not. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Red Sky. You've been sick. Not fun, not fun. Hopefully you feel better soon, though. You know, it is going to be that time of year where we're getting closer to the colder seasons, and then allergies are going to ramp up, and then, you know, like flu season and shit like that. Ugh, it sucks. But I mean, it's cool with the weather. The weather's nice. I like fall weather, but in reference to like, you know, flu season and just like, you know, basically any kind of sicknesses and stuff like that. It sucks, but you guys will be okay though. You know, you'll make it through for sure. Aisha, what's up? You said, hi there. Happy thirsty Thursday, Aunt and Mods. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're having a great day and week. I'm having lunch at home while watching you. That's what's up. Hopefully it's a yummy lunch. Thank you for stopping by, Aisha. I appreciate it. I definitely need to get myself some food later too, because I'm a little hungry. You do got the flu. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Red Sky. Glad you're getting better though. Glad you're getting better for sure. By the way, for the 96 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, that'd be super cool. Thank you very much. If you guys want to help out and support in any way, drop a like and a comment. It always helps out. Thank you so much. I also want to mention to everybody too, I did post the mid-months today. I did an all signs collective. I've been doing that a lot recently these past couple months. I've noticed that like just trying to get mid-months out on top of all the other readings, and then the main monthly reading has been a lot. So I've just kind of been doing like the mid-months as a check-in. I'm not sure if you guys like that better, if you would want more of them to just be kind of personal and on a zodiac to zodiac basis, but excuse me, that video is posted, so if you want to check it out, feel free to, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, you know. Amy said it's tis the season to be sneezing. I like that one. That's true. That's true, man. You know how excited I am for Christmas and to put my Christmas tree back up in my apartment. Last year was the first year I've ever had my own apartment, and when me and my girlfriend put up the Christmas tree for the first time, man, was that awesome. It was so beautiful. It was amazing to decorate it. Just seeing it every day throughout December was the funnest time. I mean, let me be real. I've had that up from like December to like the middle of January because it's an Italian thing. We just leave up our trees, but it was so fucking cool, man. When you have your first tree, it's just such a cool experience. Sorry to hear that, Pisces love, though, but you'll get that sorted out. I have those issues from time to time, but eventually they end up fading away, you know? Good, I'm happy to hear that, Aisha. Ooh, meatloaf and mashed potatoes. I love that. Hell yeah. Not on the green beans because I'm not really big into eating vegetables, but meatloaf, I love me some meatloaf, man, and mashed potatoes. Fuck yeah, that sounds good. Anyways, guys, sorry for keeping you up and holding you up. We're going to hop on into our next 4 and our next batch of signs. We're going to go back into the... Who went first today? I don't know why I'm blanking already. I believe it was fire, earth. No, it was not fire. It was water, earth, fire, air, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Yes, it was. Pisces went first. All right, jumping back into our water. Let's have a look at the crab gang. Let's see what's up here for Team Cancer in your next 24 hours and see what's up. Message is showing up here for Cancer, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Cancer, let's have a look here at you, and we'll see what's going on. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the 5 of Swords. So for your next 24 hours, there could potentially be either conflict arising, or this can be about defense in a way. Having a look at the current energy, 6 of Wands in reverse, what you're dealing with, 8 of Swords in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Page of Pence in the upright position. So a little bit of interesting energies coming through here for you, Cancer. So let's go ahead and have a look. You got here a 5 of Swords, and you have here a 6 of Swords in reversed as well. So kind of feels to me for you guys that you're trying to take your attention off of everybody. I feel like you're trying to do your own thing in the next 24 hours. 5 of Swords could be the energy of feeling like people are coming at you with attitudes. So you might notice in your next 24 that people are attitudinal. Honestly, Cancer, I think you're going to recognize, though, looking at what you're dealing with, 8 of Swords reversed, that it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So here's my message for Cancers. It's an interesting one. Take it if it applies to you. If you notice that everybody's got to stick up their butt in the next 24 hours and you may feel like you're getting the brunt of other people's issues, not saying it's deserved, but it happens in life. Many people are projectors, and unfortunately, if you're noticing a lot of people projecting at you in the next 24, what I would say is 5 of Swords, keep your guard up. Don't entertain it. Don't give into it. Essentially, dismiss it, period, right? When we don't feed into the energy that other people are throwing at us, they can't be fed. Inevitably, their energy has to go somewhere else, so you repel it in that retrospect. So Cancers, I feel here with the Page of Pentacles, keep your vibe as high as possible in the next 24 hours. Do you give your energy, though, most important like step here of the read, it's like give your energy to the people who deserve your energy, but for the people who are projecting the low vibes, don't give them any attention at all. At the end of the day, the less you feed them, the less they have in order to keep on throwing at you. Point blank period. That's what it really comes down to. So Cancers, like I said, may not resonate, to many of you or all of you, but if it does happen to be your story, this could be the energy here of just like, listen, if people are projecting, don't even give into it. Don't give them your energy. Focus on giving your energy to the people who deserve it, who are given the good vibes. But other than that, repel those people. It'll be okay. You know, kind of just don't pay no mind to people, right? This can definitely apply to Cancerians working in retail places, like retail stores, food shopping places and stuff like that, food stores, anything of that nature. You know, when you have to deal with like a lot of customers, that could be possibly the energy showing up here in the workplace. But yeah, don't worry too much about it, guys. Just don't give in, right? The power of giving zero fucks is very powerful, you know? So Cancer, keep that in mind, all right? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water. We're going to hop on in now into our earth signs, jumping back into the earth. We're going to take a look here at the Virgo and see what's popping for the birthday peeps. Let's see what's going on here for Team Virgo, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgos, I want to wish you guys a happy birthday and a happy Virgo season. I really hope that it's been going well for you so far. And let's see what's up with you, man. What's going on for Virgo? Overall energy for you is the Hierophant. You could be connecting here with a Taurus for some. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, Ace of Cups in reverse. And then taking a look here at the outcome for you, we have an Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. So Virgos, you could be dealing with a Taurus here. You also could be connecting with an Aquarius, a Leo, or possibly a Scorpio too. Now, we got a Hierophant to a Wheel of Fortune reverse. This is kind of giving me the energy right now of you staying committed to something that hasn't quite yet changed. I feel like you've been very devoted to something, but whatever you've been devoted to hasn't specifically changed yet. You see what I mean? So I think that it's like you've been hoping something would change almost. And I think that over time, it's like Ace of Cups reversed. I've been hoping all that I can that something will change, but I'm getting disappointed here and unfulfilled, waiting for this to happen. So I think you're kind of reaching one of those breaking points, Virgo, in the next 24 hours where it's like, how much longer can I wait for something to change? Do I have it in me to wait? Do I have it in me to keep on holding out and holding down the fort, hoping things will be different? Or do I kind of just have to look at the situation and say, hey, this is what it is. And if this isn't fulfilling me, maybe it's time to work on something else and go elsewhere. So looking at the outcome for you, Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're trying to still work something out. But I have to kind of ask this question. It's like, if this is a situation that's beyond your control, then it's a little tough. Let's say, for example, you want someone else to change. The truth is that they will only change if they choose to. We have no power, no say, no control. If somebody will change, it'll be due to the nature of their own personal decision. Now, on another hand, Virgo, if you're trying to make a circumstance change, you know, it's possible to do it. But if you've been doing the same thing the same way and getting the same results, then it might be time to have to switch up. In reference to how you're doing things. If you're doing the same thing and only getting the same exact result, it's not going to change. You're going to have to take a different approach. So keep that in mind, Virgo, okay? It might be time to get to work on a different approach, or it might be time to, get to work in the sense of, if something isn't in my power, maybe I need to leave it be. All right? So take that if it resonates to you. Leave it if it doesn't. But Virgo, thank you guys so much for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our lovely earth. We also did our lovely water. Hopping on into our fire, baby. We're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Ram fam and see what's popping in for you. So what do we got going on here for Team Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24. All right, you guys are actually coming through quick, so let's see what's up for the Ram fam. Overall energy, guys, is going to be the Ten of Wands. Taking a look here into the current energy, we have here the Six of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with at this time, the Knight of Wands, and looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what's up here for you. Ten of Wands typically is a card that could represent feeling like you have a lot of burden burdens, feeling like you have a lot on your mind. Six of Swords reverse could be about feeling stuck. So you kind of feel like you've been sitting with a lot of burdens recently without nowhere to let them be released or nowhere to go. I see here with what you're dealing with being the Knight of Wands, you're trying to find a path forward, but once again, you're still feeling stuck. Here's the thing. When we're feeling stuck, it's because we need to grow. Okay? But if we're not put into a position to where growth can happen, then we're going to remain stuck. So what I would say here for you, Aries, is start asking yourself a question. What can I do right now to start enforcing growth in my life? What can I do right now to change my circumstances? Is there something new I can learn? Is there something new I can do? Is there a new person to hang out with? Is there a new program to try? Is there a new job to get invested in? You know, usually when we're kind of stuck where we are, we're not happy with our circumstances. So we have to expand our circumstances and do new things. So I get the feeling here for you with that Ten of Wands where it's like almost as if you're kind of bored and unhappy with your current circumstances. And I think that that's what's burdening you because you want growth, but you just don't know what direction to go into. The truth is that when you don't know where you're going, the best thing you can do is go anywhere. Period. The best thing you can do is try something new and something you've never done before. You know, the best part about getting to figure out the next step is going with the flow and trying new shit, because by trying new things and having experiences, that is how you figure it out. By basically not giving anything a chance or a try at all, that's how you continue to stay stuck. So I think that if you're kind of bored and feeling unhappy and feeling like you haven't been growing, it's the perfect time to get out there and do some new things and experience some new stuff. You never know if you're going to like it or not unless you actually go for it. So what I would say here for you guys, looking at the outcome, Six of Pentacles reversed, you know, you don't feel super balanced right now or super happy and impressed with the life maybe you're currently living, then it's time to switch things up and jump into something new. It could be literally anything, guys. Experience one new thing a day, and that's surely, even if it's slowly, it's surely going to help you grow and expand. All right, guys, I really urge you to just jump into the flow and see what the heck happens. All right, Team Ram fam, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in. Okay, all right, baby. So we did our fire, we did our earth and water. We're gonna hop into the air in a second. Coming through like a zoo. Thank you so much for the $5. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, my love. Okay, I've always loved coming through like a zoo's name. really awesome, man. All right, guys, so we're gonna jump back on into our air signs. We did the Aquarius. Let's have a look at the Gemini and see what's up. What do we got going on for the Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Hey, Aaron, how's it hanging? Welcome. Haven't seen you around in a while. Hope everything's been going well with you. But what do we got going on for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gems, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully all is well. All right, Gemini. Overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Wands in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or a Leo. For the current energy, we got the King of Wands. What you're dealing with, we have here the Queen of Swords in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Devil in the reverse position as well. So Geminis, for your next 24 hours, Two of Wands reversed here paired with the King of Wands in the upright. Kind of feels to me like you have made up your mind in a situation. You know what you're interested in doing. King of Wands is about having a clear sense of direction, so you know where you want to take your next steps towards. I see with what you're dealing with being the Queen of Swords reversed, though, it's kind of hard to get to where you want to go because it feels like there's a bit of an obstacle in the way. Now, looking at the outcome being the Devil reverse, this represents that you're releasing an obstacle, so this is good. So here's what I'll say to Geminis, okay? If there has been an obstacle in the way, even though you've clearly known where you want to go, I feel like in your next 24 hours, you're removing that obstacle, whatever it may be. Could even be about you being in your own head. It could be about somebody else getting in your own head, or there could be physical obstacles and roadblocks that have been right in front of where you're trying to go. But once again, I feel that energy of roadblocks or blockages in general, whether they be mental or physical, coming to a removal in your next 24 hours, which is absolutely fantastic. So Gems, I'm getting that vibe here for you that if there has been any sort of blocks and roadblocks, those are completely coming to an end here for you. You finally have that clear sense of direction, which you've always had, but now it's smooth sailing to kind of get to where you want to go. Now, I know that that's very vague and super general, so this can apply in many different retrospects. Take it how it resonates to you, but I like that there is nothing standing in the way here now, as you can clearly go. It's smooth sailing here to where you want to be. All right? Very, very cool, Gemini. I love that. Yeah, it sucks dealing with any kind of blockages, especially when those blockages are beyond your control, like physical ones. So knowing that they're removed and you're able to get to where you want to go is truly a great freaking feeling. Okay? All right, guys, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate you guys. Okay? All right, baby. So we did our lovely gems and we finished up our second batch of signs. We're going to hop on into our last and final batch shortly. All right. By the way, Aaron, random question. I did want to ask if you're still doing astrology and things of that nature. Very curious kind of about my chart and things coming up for me astrology wise. So if you'd be interested in shooting me an email, let me know. Because I do remember, I believe it was you several years ago. You gave me some astrology tips and I think there was like an astrology reading. So if you're still doing astrology, let me know. I'd love to connect with you in that retrospect. That'd be pretty cool. Interested to kind of see my astrological chart and stuff, you know? But yeah, we're going to take a short break though, guys, before I continue, and we'll get back on into it. Amy said I have a 1 bite rule in life. Gotta have 1 bite before you decide anything. I love that. I really do love that. And that's very true. See, I can be, or at least I used to be, actually, I'm getting really better with not being a picky eater. I used to be a picky eater as a kid, but I've been getting a lot better with trying something. So I like that because it's like 1 bite. If it's cool, if it's good, cool. I'm expanding my food and my tastes. But if it's not worth it, then it is what it is. But you got to give at least one thing a bite, one thing a try. So yeah, I like living by that. That's really cool. Very good way to look at life for sure. But all right though, guys, I'm gonna go refill my water real fast and then I'll be right back. We'll take a quick small break and then we'll jump on into the last and final 4 signs. Thank you for everybody who's been here today. I appreciate your love and support. I hope you've been having a good time and we'll go ahead and be right back. So thank you guys for your patience and I'll catch you in a sec.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. Fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you for your patience. Really appreciate it. Oh, cool. Okay. Aaron said, yep, astrology for 55 years will do, especially with your Libra Moon and the eclipses coming up. That'd be really cool, Aaron, if you could, if you don't mind. Any sort of astrological insights you have, anything of that nature, shoot me an email. Would really appreciate it. I would love to see what's coming up in reference to my chart. If you do need any of my chart information, I don't know if it's still there in the previous emails back all those years, let me know. I'll give you my full information for the chart if you need be, okay? But that's really cool. Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that. Really, really do. It does apply to everything, Amy, for sure. Everything besides just food, it does apply to everything. Take a bite out of everything in life, for sure. That's fucking awesome. Oh, thank you, Aisha. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you guys always have a good time tuning in, man. I really, really do. Honestly, I know that you know, sometimes we pause the show a little bit, we sit, we chillax, we shoot the shit. But I think that that's such a fun thing to do with everybody. I love like connecting with you guys and actually engaging with you, rather than just, you know, being a zombie the whole time and just doing readings and stuff. It's cool to sit back and chat with you guys and, you know, see how your day's going too. All right. All right, though, y'all. We got 4 more signs to go. We're going to hop back on into the water. So we've already did Pisces. We've done Cancer. So Team Scorpio, how is it hanging with you? Let's see what's up for you guys in your next 24. What's going on here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24. What's going on with you, baby? All right, Scorps, you did have a Hierophant basically fly at me. You could be connecting with a Taurus possibly. Hierophant here could be about your devotion. So I am seeing for some of you, you're taking some extra time to look into your commitments, your devotions. You might be just checking in if you still want to be committed and devoted to certain things or certain people. So you could be thinking and analyzing a little bit, being kind of analytical in the next 24 hours. But let's get this last and final shuffle and we'll see what's up, okay? Overall energy for you is going to be the 4 Wands in reverse. So right off the bat, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, we do have here the 9 of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with at this time, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the 10 of Cups in the reverse position as well. So let's hop on into it and see what's up. Now we got a 4 of Wands in reverse here paired with a 9 of Swords in reverse. So I think you're actually kind of relieved here if there has been a disconnect between you and somebody. 4 of Wands reverse can represent kind of like the disconnect between you and another person. It could be somebody romantic, somebody that you were friends with. It could be a coworker or somebody that was an acquaintance. So it could be anybody. But I do see a bit of a disconnect here between you and somebody else. And like I mentioned, I think it actually somehow is a relief for you here. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Knight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like things were very unstable for a while between you and somebody else, and you've been pretty unfulfilled with the outcome here, 10 of Cups reversed, about how you've been feeling with somebody. So there's been a sense of unsatisfaction, disappointment, unfulfillment. And I think that right now something may be coming to an ending instead has been a relief for you. It's like, I don't have to kind of continue to go through this, but instead I can be open to something new. Could be a friendship, could be a relationship. Maybe it's been a rough ride in a certain job and it's like, it's kind of nice to let go of this job. I feel like something here felt like a blessing to you. Maybe at first it was a blessing in disguise because a disconnect kind of maybe took you back a little bit and you weren't so happy with it at first. But I think you're starting to see letting go of something here in my life is actually going to work more to my benefit, because now I don't have to deal with instability, but I can start striving to be invested in situations that are going to bring in stability, which is the important part here for sure. Okay, so of course, Scorps, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys for coming out nonetheless, and much love to you. All right. All right, Scorpio, we'll keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our lovely Scorpio. If I can find you, there we go. We're going to hop on into our Earth signs now, and we're going to jump on into the Capricorn. So Team Cappy, let's see what's going on for you. What do we got showing up here for Capricorn, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for the Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for ya? All right, Team Cappy, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up with you guys. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the Sun. You could be connecting here with a Leo possibly for some of you. For the current energy, the 3 of Cups, what you're dealing with, Capricorn, 6 of Wands in reverse, and looking at the outcome here, Queen of Wands in reverse as well. Let me tell you something, Capricorn. It's interesting because even if the 6 of Wands in reverse is here and the Queen of Wands in reverse is here, that Sun and that 3 of Cups is awesome ass energy. So let's talk about it. First things first, guys, we have here the Sun card to the 3 of Cups. This is happiness, this is rejoice, this is positive and celebrating type of energies. When I see what you're dealing with being the 6 of Wands reversed, I feel like you're celebrating that you've been able to kind of take certain attention off of you, but you've been able to place your attention somewhere else. You know what this looks like to me? If anybody has unfortunately kind of how do I say this, Capricorn? if you've had haters basically around you, people who constantly have their attention on you, people who are always kind of in your face or in your life, in your drama, you know, if you've had people like this and you've tried to live your best life and enjoy yourself, but you've always had those people kind of leaning and weighing on you, I feel like this whole message is about kind of haters officially being removed. And there is this celebratory energy, the celebration coming in where it's like, oh my God, I could finally be happy and live my best life without having to deal with these people trying to hold me back. Now, I'm not sure in specific who's had this hater-like kind of energy. Could have been an old friend, could have been somebody you worked with. Maybe you're celebrating that person finally switching jobs. So Capricorn, maybe if you work with a low-key hater, maybe it's nice that they're no longer working with you and it's like, oh my God, I got my workplace back and I don't have to see this person ever again because they went somewhere else. It could be something of that nature too, but I'm getting that feeling here for you where it's like, it feels good that something gets to exit my life. The attention no longer is on me, or this situation is no longer here, and I get to enjoy myself stress and care free. So I think if there was anything in specific, Capricorn, kind of weighing you down for a while, you may be seeing that specific thing exiting your life, and it's like a time to rejoice and celebrate. You feel pretty freaking good. So Capricorn, I like it. Something here's coming to an exit, and I think it's been something you've been waiting to see exit for quite a long while. Okay? All right, Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in. So we did all the earth, we did all the water, hopping on into our fire. We're going to have a look here at the Leo, baby, and see what's going on. What do we got showing up here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff for our Lion Gang. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Magician in the reverse position, okay? Could be connecting here possibly with a Virgo. For the current energy, the Tower in reverse. It's nice that that's in the reverse. What you're dealing with, the Strength card, which is you, and the outcome for you, the Knight of Cups. So, a lot of major arcanas coming up here for the Leo peeps. I do want to mention you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Scorpio, or possibly a fellow Leo. Now, the Magician here reversed paired with the Tower reversed. I kind of get the sense here off the bat for you, Leo, that you are choosing to not show up here in a situation. You're avoiding something purposely, and I think it's going to be one of the best decisions you can make in your next 24 hours. I definitely get the sense here that you're like, oh my God, I'm so happy that I avoided this. Maybe you're avoiding plans. Maybe you're avoiding going into work. Maybe you're avoiding a date. I'm not sure, but I think that by avoiding something specific, it actually turned out for the best, okay? So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise type of moment. Even if you didn't purposely avoid something, maybe you really wanted to go somewhere, but it ended up getting canceled. You wanted to go somewhere, but for some reason it didn't work out. It's almost like I'm so happy that I avoided this because it actually ended up working out for me so much better. And there are moments like that that surely exist, you know? And I've been through those types of moments before where, you know, I planned to stay somewhere one more day, but then it didn't align for me. I ended up leaving the next day. And then guess what? I look back when I get home. Oh, wait, there was a massive storm that would have kept me trapped in that place. So it was like so awesome that, you know, I got out of there. It was a blessing in disguise, right? If I would have stood one more day, there would have been this massive storm. So I've had situations like that happen before too. So regardless here for you, Leo, I think that whether or not you intentionally avoid something or it just ends up happening, it's going to work to your favor one way or another. It's just going to happen to work out for you. And you're going to be like, okay, I'm happy with this. I'm going to go ahead and move forward with a positive attitude and positive spirits because I can see that it all worked out. Okay, so take that how it applies to you. Leave it if it doesn't. If it happens to be your message, though, of course, cool. If not, absolutely no worries. But thank you, Team Leo, for popping on out here nonetheless. Okay, so I just want to mention, if you get that intuitive urge or nudge to not go somewhere, to not go through with plans, to if something isn't working out for you, kind of just allow it to flow, because maybe even if you think it's not working out for you, it's actually working out for you. You just don't see it yet, okay? All right, though, Team Leo, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all of the fire, all the water, and all of the earth, going on into our last but not least zodiac. Sorry, Leo, I popped you back up here again. We're going to have a look here at the Libra and go ahead and get it popping. So what's coming on in here for Team Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information showing up here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Libra, we're going to get ourselves one more shuffle, guys, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Justice card. What you're dealing with at this time, the Five of Swords, and looking at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. So having a look here at your next 24, guys, Ace of Pentacles in reversed here paired with the Justice card, which is Libra energy, by the way. I think that you're kind of balanced here at the idea of an opportunity not necessarily going as intended or as planned. I think that ultimately you're recognizing, yeah, it's probably good that this didn't work out, right? Having a look at what you're dealing with, Five of Swords, I get the feeling here you're happy that something didn't work out with someone, Libra, because you saw someone's true colors, Five of Swords. I think that beneath the layers of somebody who appeared very positive and very charming and very awesome, you started to see a person here who could be quite nasty with that Five of Swords in the way that they communicate. Potentially, maybe their words can cut as sharp as a sword. So I'm getting the feeling here for you where you're starting to realize I'm so happy an opportunity did not go through because I can see somebody's true colors now and I don't want to be affiliated or invested in that point blank period. Maybe you were supposed to go on a date with somebody, didn't work out, and then they got all nasty and you're like, wait, that's a blessing in disguise. I don't want to date somebody here who communicates this way or talks this way. Maybe you wanted to get into a job, then you actually got to see the environment for what it truly is, and you're like, never mind, I don't want that job, I'm good where I'm at, okay? So it's kind of nice here to not make an investment. Looking at the outcome, Page of Pentacles reversed, Libra, you will not be making an investment into someone or something in the next 24 hours because as previously mentioned with the Five of Swords, true colors here have been exposed, okay? So of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but Libra, thank you guys so much for coming out here nonetheless. I really, really appreciate you, okay? And with that all being said, everybody, 1, 2, 3, guys, there we go. Thank you guys so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. Really, really appreciate you. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you guys for coming out and spending some time with me, man. It is much appreciated as always. I do want to mention if you enjoyed the daily today, feel free to drop a like and a comment down below. And of course, if you're new here, do consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. I would be more than proud to accept you guys. So welcome in for anybody who does consider subscribing. I did want to mention I uploaded today the mid-month check-in for all 12 signs. So if you haven't seen your mid-month reading yet, check it out. It's all in one video for every single zodiac sign. Feel free to drop that a like and give that video some love if you enjoy it. I do want to mention to everybody here as well, I have all the personal readings restocked for this week. If you guys want to get a personal reading with me or a 2 for 20 question, whatever the case may be, I got all my reading tiers available. So feel free to check out the personal stuff on my website if you guys want to partake over there. Fawn, thank you so much for being a member for over 22 freaking months. Thank you as well, my love. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Okay. But guys, much love to you. Have a fantastic day. Happy Thursday to everybody. And I hope that you guys are getting excited for tomorrow because we're getting closer to the weekend. But yeah, I love everybody. I love you all so much. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Take care, Soul Fam, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.